Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Look at my souls. Look at my souls.
Yeah, we got at least 2 levels. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I leveling?
Goodness gracious. Okay, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Would you prefer doing this fight, because we're still in the Gaping Dragon, would you prefer doing this fight with the sword or with the halberd?
The sword, I feel.
Okay, open up your swords inventory, or like open up your weapon inventory, because I want to make sure that the longsword is a strength weapon.
Okay.
Because that'll probably be what you're bumping if you're doing this. So it scales with dex and strength equally.
I've got 2 levels.
Yeah, so we can bump dex, I think, might be the best option.
Okay.
So double dex, but that's... I mean, I'll have to see what it actually is right now, because...
It's 17.
You know, bring that up to 18.
Mm-hmm.
And...
I'm thinking 1 in strength.
Garsh. Yeah, you know what? Sure, 1 in strength.
Because that'll affect our carrying shit too, right?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
no,
what am I thinking
that's
of?
endurance. Endurance.
Well, it's not important now. I just thought it would be useful, but strength's going to be useful in general.
Strength has nothing to do with how much you carry.
Yeah, that makes
Which
sense.
sounds strange, but endurance being that kind of does make a little bit more sense in my opinion. I don't know.
I don't know. It should be both.
Go ahead. Click your confirm.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We will do this.
So, also, we have... I better make sure it's on my thing.
No, don't put it on the thing just yet.
It's there because it had been there before. We have 3
gold pine resin.
Because that's all we could get. Because there's a guy who sells it, but he has literally a stock of 3 and then no more.
Yeah, because in Dark Souls 1, vendors have limited stock in their inventory of things that you can buy.
Sometimes.
Typically not everything has limited stock, you're right. But there are some limited items. So what I'm going to suggest here is that we do a run with the dragon. I will not guide you through it, but I'm going to try and explain things that I see, because I had to go back over through the footage, and it kind of reminded me of how to fight the Gaping Dragon a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I suggest that we go back in without, going human, without using any of the gold pine resin, and do a test run really quickly, just you fighting the dragon. And then we see if you're feeling it. And if you're feeling it, we'll go straight into using the gold pine, we'll go human, we'll summon Solaire, we'll do everything. But if you're not feeling it, we'll just cut, and then we'll do a couple more tests, and then we'll come back.
I mean, I can bring in the guy without... No,
you gotta
the
be
summon?
A human being.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you're not human right now.
All
you do have a humanity on you, which is really sad, because if you die here, you're going to lose that humanity.
I guess I picked that up from grinding.
I mean, you can run back and use it if you really want to.
I picked up an assload of them from the rats when I was getting souls.
Yeah, rats drop a ton of humanity. Also, I remembered in this fight, because I looked the first time that we walked into here, and I was like, yeah, no, you can summon in Solaire.
You know what? I am going to summon, because that humanity
you can't.
I have...
You've got to go and become human.
Oh, God, you have to go to the bonfire.
Yeah, you got to go all the way back to the bonfire.
God, I hate this system. Okay, fuck it. We'll go. We'll do it.
There is a second guy you can summon, is what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you let Lautrec out of his cage, he is summonable here.
Oh, well,
you
fuck him.
You did not let him out.
Fuck him. I think he was a liar and he deserved to be in jail. I don't know why. It's just I'm trusting my instinct there.
Yeah, except he got out anyway.
Yeah, well, I wasn't involved in his prison break. I bet he murdered someone. And that's really bad.
I guess.
I mean, I don't hang out with murderers.
So, here's what I remember about Gaping Dragon, going back and rewatching footage and thinking about it, and just, generally being a horrible, horrible Souls monster.
You just decided not to follow through on my joke about murderers.
I'm sandbagging you super hard. Yeah.
No. We're trying to plan to murder this dragon, so, I just I wanted some closure on my joke.
Okay, first of all, that tippy tip head does the most damage to him. Never hit it.
Because
Secondly,
it's too hard to get
when
to.
he's on all 6s, run away, because he can only move directly forward once he's in that position. So no. See, he's not going to auto track you when he's like that. Mm-hmm. He's just going to move forward.
So
no
that's
matter what.
when I
He'll
come
never
behind
turn.
him?
Yeah, so start hitting him until he rears up. Make sure that you can see hit the front half of his body. Run. Just run. No hits. So here's the problem. If you do any extra hits on that, he will start auto-tracking you.
Oh.
If you don't do those extra hits, he does not track you at all.
Okay.
So if you hit him, and then he rears up, and when he's starting to rear up, you just run.
And now that he's on
all six, he'll only move forward.
Okay.
But never be around him when he's doing that, because he is one big hitbox.
Yeah, he's stepped on me before. Yeah.
So you're in perfect position here. Hit him until he rears up. You can't see when he's rearing when you have the camera.
I had a feeling from the timing.
And then move, and then he'll do this, and he can't really track you, so he's just going to pick a direction and go.
Okay, so then I just have to wait for him to do that.
Which he will almost immediately do every single time.
Okay. So I've done like an eighth of his health.
Yeah, so... Once again, this is a practice run, so there's a very good chance you're going to die, but treat it as though it is not.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Make sure you can see him. Run. There you go.
Do you think I was too late with the extra hit there? Or just I was
no
missing
idea.
him?
We'll have to see.
He looks kind of aimless.
Yeah, he's still aimless.
There we go.
So
he's kind of cute.
The argument, by the way, that I keep seeing within lore that people come up with, like just players, is that the reason he can auto-track you when he does that is because when he kind of twists his head up like that, he sprays out a little bit extra of his gas. And normally, when he shoots the gas out, when he falls forward, if the gas hits you, he will also auto-track you. But when he, is in this position and the gas shoots out when he rears back, he starts auto-tracking you. People think that he's figuring out where you are based on scent because he's just tracking his own gas.
Okay.
Which is clever. I mean, if that's actually the intent, that is hilarious. Like, if that's actually the intent, that is really, really clever.
I've noticed, 4 hits is about what I can do, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay now that I know the mechanics of it.
He's not coming directly after you, basically, yeah.
Honestly, it's become repetitive.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with this fight, I feel, is that it does get a little bit repetitive over time. Because it's a lot of run in, run out, run in, run out. This is just Souls in a nutshell.
I could use the pine resin now.
I would not suggest it because you're not at full strength. I would suggest that if you really don't want to finish this, you could die to him and then come back in, but that's totally up to you.
I'm just going to continue doing what we're doing.
Okay.
And you're just going to have to fill the time with good conversation.
Okay. So something that I only recently noticed because I was looking up information about this guy too, because I wanted to see his weaknesses. I wanted to make sure that lightning was actually doing significant boosts and damage. Good job. I looked up and saw...
I don't have a jump attack for that particular jump.
Yeah. I looked up, though, and never get hit by that. It's super choreographed.
That's the grab, right?
Yeah. That's his grab, and then he's going to slam him down, and he's going to run forward. I was looking up concept art for this guy, and he looks fucking amazing in concept art. The actual, version that they went with is still super good. I really do like this dragon. This dragon's amazing. But the concept art version lets you see certain things a little bit better than this version. For instance, he almost looks like 2 monsters sitting on top of each other.
Kind of.
It's not quite there, but you hit him when he had reared back, didn't you?
I
didn't even notice.
I don't think I did.
But he has because he kind of folds in half, and it looks really cool in concept art. And also in concept art, the teeth kind of have more of a tentacle sort of form to them. So there's these really nice concept drawings that are these wispy fucking teeth coming out that look like he has almost a forest growing on him made of teeth. And it's really cool. That does 25% of
full
that
health?
Is no, it's
25% of full health?
That is I didn't mean to say 25%. That is an attack that he does often if you are too close to him when he's doing things, and that is a tremendous amount of damage. That is why getting his tail off is such a big fucking deal, because that takes that entire attack away, and it removes I think 25% of his moveset is what I was going to say. Also, when he gets down to 33% is when he starts doing that vomit thing he does.
Oh, I had forgotten that he vomits.
Yeah, he does that, but if you play your cards right, he'll probably never do it in a way that you'll actually get hit.
Will his movement pattern change significantly?
No, just the vomit starts. That's
Okay.
the only thing at 33%, and you are way the hell far away from 33% right now. I mean, you're not that far away, but you're far enough away.
Need to get out of his way.
Yep. You might have been tracked by that? No.
I can't
No,
tell.
you didn't. Nah, he didn't get you.
Yeah, I got him at about half. That's pretty good. I've got full health and full potions.
So one of the things that I noticed that I did not see anybody else pointing this out, and I think it's really interesting. Most of the dragons, like dragons in this game, have 6 limbs. Right? They have 2 wings. Well, okay, the dragons in the opening.
The wings, this guy's got like 4 and 6 arms.
Yeah, in the opening, the dragons have 2 wings and then front legs and back legs. And that's traditional dragon. It's a 4-limbed creature with 2 wings. That's 6 legs total on a reptilian. That's a dragon.
I've always liked the idea that dragons and like Pegasus and griffins are all kind of the same thing evolutionary-wise.
Run. You may have gotten an extra hit in. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, he might be tracking now.
But
I can't tell.
I mean, he's kind of slow.
No, he's not. Yeah. Either that or you're just far enough away.
Yeah, he's kind of slow.
Oh, he's retching. He's going to throw up. Pull out. Oh, no. Wait, no.
No?
Okay. No, that wasn't to retch. I thought he was throwing up. I guess you're not quite at 33%, so I guess that sort of makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, you just keep missing, like whiffing that one hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he might have picked up a track there. But he has, and I love this, he has 6 limbs, and people continuously point out the fact that this guy has 6 limbs. But he doesn't.
He's got 10 limbs.
Yeah, he has 10. He's got 4 wings and 6 limbs. Because people forget all the time for some strange reason.
Arms.
Wings are arms. They're just specialized arms. They're also limbs. Technically, the tail can sometimes be considered a limb, but not often. I wouldn't
Yeah, it's
consider
an
it
extension
this.
of the spine.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a monster that's got a hand on their tail, I wouldn't count it as a limb.
Yeah, like Apalm or Ambipalm or whatever. Oh, he's totally tracking you now.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you got a little greedy and you took an extra hit.
It wasn't greed, it was the
Yeah,
timing. It was
still
just
though.
a little bit off.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got 10 limbs. Now he's retching. Now he's throwing up.
Oh,
So
boy.
just pull away from him. Don't even bother going up there.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about that.
Gross.
Not only does that
How
do
far
a
does
lot
it
of
go?
damage, not
Okay,
too
that far.
Not only does it do a lot of damage, and it's an attack that doesn't last forever, but not only does it do a lot of damage, it will break your armor. That is a corrosive vomit.
I'm kind of trying to get him to just... Am I in the vomit? That looked like a puddle.
No,
of vomit.
it's gone. It's totally gone.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a puddle, but everything's brown.
Yeah, just keep away from the edges if you can help it, because he's just gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now he's down on all 4s. He was taking his sweet-ass time.
I don't think he's gonna stick, is what I was about to say for that one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because... Okay, wait until he's not facing a wall. Now he's gonna rush forward. And down on all 6s,
Yeah.
not 4s. But yeah, he's got 10 limbs. It's weird. Like, people tend to forget that wings are just, like, augmented arms or legs in some cases and stuff like that.
Except
it's
on
one
bugs,
of those,
I guess?
No, on bugs, it's still totally limbs. Guess what? Insects have 6 primary limbs and 2 sets of wings. They have 8 limbs total, like arachnids that never have wings, because arachnids have a total of 8 legs. Technically, arachnids have 10 legs.
Yeah, they got the...
They've got the mandibles up at the front of their faces.
Yeah.
And also, on top of the 10 limbs that arachnids have, like other insects, like insects, typically also have 10 limbs, but you don't immediately notice the extra ones. Like, they may have mandibles themselves, or in some cases, I don't think antennae count. I think that's a different thing. But insects do totally have 8 limbs, same as arachnids. Oh. You're up in the dragon butt.
He might be able to track you when he does that because you're there too long, because his head rolls back and he can see you. Because
that could be it too.
Back.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was it too, to be honest.
Yeah.
He could totally have seen you from that position. Oh, he's retching. No, he isn't.
No.
Okay. I keep forgetting what that looks like. I guess he's going to be pulled back when he's retching.
Yeah, you just think his every move is about to vomit, because he kind of looks like
it. A little, yeah.
He does. He kind of looks like he's made of barfing.
I'd also like to point out that you're in the depths. The depths are literally sewers here.
So, I mean, he's probably about to spew at all times because this place is gross.
Not only are you in a sewer, but he crawled out of like a weird crack in the back of a sewer.
Yeah, why are we fighting him? Is it just that he's a hostile wildlife, or is he a demon?
He just came out of nowhere and wants to beat you up. Like that's literally like the whole reason here. Yeah, he's gonna pull back before you have a chance to hit that last one.
Yep.
But he is a dragon that subsists on probably like whatever runs through a sewer.
Poop?
Well, yeah.
He's a poop-eating dragon.
Which would explain why he's so fucked up looking. Like he's absolutely fucked up.
He's like made out of mutagens and bad dreams.
It would explain
poison.
Why it is that he kind of navigates via smell, and why it is that he throws up all the time.
That was
terrible.
Kind of
a bad turn. I saw that.
Yeah, like, I got out of his way, though. I cut and run.
Yeah, we are not pushing, I think, for the axe that you get from him, which is his tail, by the way.
I've been trying to get it. It's just kind of hard to target.
It's farther back on the tail than you'd think. Like, he has the tail break. The tail break is that first black ring. You see it? But if you're all the way back there, yeah, A, you're not going to hit it all the time, and B, he's going to start tail whipping if you're not careful.
I mean,
it's like, that's not
I guess if I wanted to, I could have come in with bombs and tried to throw bombs at them.
Oh, yeah. No, you probably could have done that if you really wanted to.
I don't think that plinking away at it with a bow would have done us any good.
Actually, the first time I fought the Gaping Dragon, I beat him with a bow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually it's very common for people to beat him with bows, but not in the way you'd think. Because the Gaping Dragon is in this huge, huge arena like this. If you come in here with a human assist, right?
Okay, like a player.
Yeah. They don't have to walk through the fog gate. They can stand up on the railings and just peg him with arrows the entire time.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why there's so many views of this arena.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of cheap that you can do that. It's like if you have another player with you, it makes it super easy. You're about to beat him, by the way. You there's like no way that you're gonna fuck this up.
Oh, I can still fuck it up.
Well, sure, but I think you got it. Yeah, he's dead.
All right, time to hop off the cliff and fuck it up.
High five. So you get the Blighttown key. That's all he's gonna give you. That and souls.
Okay. How many? Okay, he gave me some bones.
Does he give souls? Am I going crazy?
Dragons
there it is.
Don't have souls?
Plus 25,000.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So he's a big boy. He's a boss.
So there's no second way out of here, right? I just go back.
Actually, if you look around, I think there are some doors. I'm struggling to remember. That's a fake door. Yeah, that's a fake one.
Okay.
Do you look to your right from here? Do you see those two torches?
Oh.
I think there might be a door over there, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be a fake one.
Yeah, just another grate.
Yeah, because it feels like that should be a real door, or that some of these should be real doors, but I don't think that they are.
This is a slime puddle?
Pretty much.
Is this just another way into this area?
No, it looks like it would be, though. I think that's just, like, background flash.
Okay, so we'll just go back the way we went.
I guess. And then talk to Dovar. I always fuck that guy's name up.
Who? Just describe them.
The guy who's sitting down outside the door.
Oh, the pine guy.
Yeah, what's his name? Do you remember?
Pine boy.
Is it Doval?
Fuck if I know.
I fucking love that guy, and I can never remember his name. I just remember it starts with a D.
Because he's Welsh.
Don't you call me racist.
No, it's because their language is complicated.
Yeah, well, that too. You can talk to him, though.
Alright, I haven't killed almost anything in this room, because I was just trying to... you know what? Yeah, let's talk to him first, I guess.
Just to see if he has anything extra to say, because I don't actually know.
Yeah, I was going to go back to the bonfire, but this works.
Yeah, going back after you're done. Here we go.
It doesn't give us his name when I do that.
No, click purchase item. Oh, okay, well, talking, I guess.
Okay.
Purchase item.
So I could afford this shit if I really
He's just got that garbage, he's got that, and he's got his armor stall. Okay. I just wanted to know if there was, like anything else going on.
Is this the key to this door?
Yes, it is. I would, okay. Well, I was going to say I'd sit down, but, like...
But it's just a door. God, that's stupid and I hate that.
So we've talked about that before.
Fucking
this is one of the most
stupid.
extreme examples of it. This is a doorway that you walk into, and it's like a
that wasn't even good looking.
Filter.
It went from like looking like a normal like this just looks like regular old Skyrim or whatever, and then you go through there fantasy. And it's like fucking. This is a Photoshop filter. Look how grainy that is. Ugh. All right, that slime's gonna.
Kind of
Can the slime kill the guy?
What it looks like. And,
I'm not gonna let it.
Yeah, I wouldn't let it. I mean, you might accidentally kill an NPC with an enemy. I guess that could happen.
I'm just gonna burn it. Fuck that thing.
Yeah. So, congrats on beating the Gaping Dragon during our test run.
Yeah, well, you explained the movement pattern, and it was actually more, decent.
Like, easy when you fucking see it. From just that. Like, when you sit back and... Like, when I was sitting back and just watching the edit, I was like, wait a minute, is he doing what I think he's doing? Wait, wasn't that his pattern? Oh, shit. Why didn't I tell her that?
Because you're always busy telling me things that don't make sense.
I guess. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Like you've been relatively helpful lately. There have been times where your advice has been, just do it already. And it's like, what? But no, okay, so it helps that was a fight I kind of understand, because it was kind of big like guy, it was like a Monster Hunter thing. Yeah, you know, it's a wide arena, an attack pattern that's clear and makes sense. There's no dogs running in at us. It's not like you have to climb a ladder first.
Can you imagine that fight with like 5 dogs in the arena? And
honestly,
they just respawn
that still
every
wouldn't
couple
be
of
as bad as like that goat man. Goat boy was awful. Okay, what am I doing?
I would pump Vitality once.
I'm thinking Endurance once.
I would think Endurance once as well.
Okay.
I would go with maybe Endurance again.
I was gonna go Dexterity.
Yeah, I mean, you can go Dex if you really want to.
Because that brings these to equal. It just seems appropriate.
Alright, that's fair.
And that's it for now, but I'm not that far from another. No. I don't have anything to pop for souls because of that time I had to clear that curse.
Yep. Unfortunately, I think we did get rid of all of our hard souls during that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was like 6,000 for the Purging Stone, and it's like, that's such an odd, like, bad number for that. I hate that. That's terrible. Especially because that's a drop. You can get those off of enemies later on.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. So really quick, open up your inventory while you're here in the safe room. Go into just browse. You can use items.
Okay.
Go over to your keys, and let's check that Blighttown key.
All right. I like that it's key like keys, but then I look at it as like, these are keys. Oh wait, those are key items.
Yeah, key items.
Excuse me. There it is at the bottom.
So hit square on it. Yeah.
Fancy voice.
Key to Blighttown. From the depths of the undead burg, swallowed by the Gaping Dragon.
Why?
Because he eats garbage and anything that falls into his mouth.
Was there only one key and it just happened to fall into his mouth?
I guess. As its name suggests, Blighttown is a place of great pestilence. Even the polluted inhabitants of the depths are aware of its dangers, and built this mighty door in hopes that they could remain safely separated.
Okay, so it's like Morlocks, and then there's going to be sub-Morlocks out there.
Yeah, so you're going into sub-Morlock, like, town.
Which is intriguing, and I kind of want to see what Morlocks are shunned by other Morlocks.
It's like you're running through an area that is full of basically probably feces, right? You're in a sewer. You're in... This is terrible Crapville. This is awful fucking poop place. Where people are, like, living in horrible concrete tombs with, like, horrible dirty water running through it.
It's mostly rats and pygmies and this guy. And this guy's probably a pervert.
And there's a giant mutant shit-eating dragon in the corner. And these guys built a door to keep themselves away from these other dudes who were way worse.
I'm just gonna decide that this guy hangs out in Poopville because he likes it and he's gross. Just because you like him and he's way too nice. I'm just going to assume that about him.